Hello, students, and welcome to Summer School Chemistry with Mr. Martin. These 19 days of summer school will allow you to make up either one semester or the entire year of chemistry, depending upon what you are enrolled for. This means you will need to work extremely hard to make sure that you can complete everything. This video will take you through the way that content will be delivered to you and how you are going to submit your work to me. This will include your homework and the quizzes and exams that you're required to take. Mr. Martin uses both Google Classroom and another website called Moodle for his classes. Google Classroom will have the written work that you'll need to submit. These are also the required assignments for Learn for Life for you to be able to earn credit for attending summer school. Moodle will have videos, quizzes, and tests for you to complete. So let's look at these resources. The first one you see in front of you is Google Classroom. As you'll notice, there are some assignments posted on Saturday morning. If you click where it says classwork, it will take you into the different units. If you are working on if you are working on first semester, that will be units 1 through 5. If you are a second semester, you'll be working on units 6 through 10. Unit 1 has 2 assignments posted in Google Classroom. What will end up happening is within Google Classroom, these will be listed as either a worksheet, that's this one, worksheet, or as a dry lab. That's this one that says dry lab. What you need to do is you're going to complete these assignments and submit them through Google Classroom. However, the method of how you turn them in is going to be something you're going to have to work on. There are a few options. The first and probably one of the easier, but probably a little bit more work, is you're going to print out the website, the assignment, the worksheet, or the PDF file, and you will complete it by writing your answers on it, and then you'll need to scan that in order to submit it within Google Classroom. You'll notice that within Google Classroom, it is an assignment, so there is a way for you to be able to turn it in. When you open the assignment, it will bring up the PDF, and you will need to either print it and work on it, or you'll need to complete it digitally. So to complete it digitally, that's something else. So I have already set up in my computer something called Lumen PDF. Lumen PDF is a application that will allow you to use your computer to complete your documents. When you go to Lumen PDF, it will ask to be able to access your Google Drive. And then once you allow it to do so, it will open that template inside of their server, and now you may complete the information there. So what you'll do, this first couple of stuff, like this is the first dry lab, it gives you the data that you need to be aware of. And then you will continue to read through all the stuff. Like I'm going really fast. You need to read these things, and then you'll find there are places for you to put things. So this is your inference. What are you seeing? So to do this, you'll click on the little free text, and you'll click where you want it to go, and you'll type, "This is what I am answering." You don't need to type that. I'm just saying that to show you what it looks like. When you are all done with all of these, you will then be able to turn it in by saving it or downloading it to your computer and then going back to Google Classroom, and then you'll upload it there. So once you are done with that and you go to turn it in, it will automatically turn in the lab in Google Classroom. All right. Lumen PDF is free. It allows you to store your documents in their cloud prior to uploading them. And I'm sure there's other programs out there. Some of you may have like a scanner on your phone where you take a picture of it and it will turn it into a PDF, whatever works for you. But this is important. All of your written assignments must be submitted through Google Classroom. That means you have to submit them in Google Classroom using the portal where you're allowed to turn in work. Okay, if you do not submit them that way, they will not be collected appropriately and you will not earn the credit that you're desiring for that. So that is Google Classroom. Again, you'll see that on the left-hand side, there are all 10 units are listed. Units 1 through 5 are for the first semester. 6 through 10 are for the second semester. For those of you enrolled in both semesters, you'll need to complete all 10 units. If you're only in one semester, make sure you're completing the units that are appropriate for what you're solving for. The second resource that you'll use is called Moodle. on my page here at the top, Moodle is a district website. It is connected to our school materials. And in order to use this, in order to access the class, you have to be logged in as yourself through your school account. So I'm going to show you step by step of what you have to do in order to create an account and get enrolled in the class. For some of you, you are already in Moodle. You've used Moodle for other things. And so you just need to make sure that you can get to our class and make sure you're enrolled. So again, the website, if you'll notice, it is moodle.avhsd.org. It is not moodle.com. It is not moodle.org. It is moodle.avhsd.org. Once you go to this page, in the upper right-hand corner where it says login, you're going to click on login. Again, if you already have an email or a Google account, not a Google account, if you already have a Moodle account, this will be super simple. You click on the little Google button and you'll go right into your account. For those of you that have never used Moodle before, when you click on this Google account, it's going to ask you what account would you like to use. So the problem I've been having is that I was already logged in as my daughter. So we're going to try this again. We're going to click on the Google, and now I'm going to use another account. I'm going to try to use my wife's account because she's never made a Moodle account before. So you will have to type in your school email account, which is your ID number at students.avhsd.org. And then your password, you know what your password is. I don't know it. And so now that you've typed that in, here's what it will look like to you. Oh, just kidding. It's going to send in. So I was not prepared for this. Can you tell me what the code is it just sent to your phone? Your phone, it just sent you a code. I need it. Except it might send you a code if you have the set up for all these things. So whoops. I got to type in the code that it sent to us. You might not get that because your school stuff doesn't really do that. So now this is what it will finally look like. Inside your email, it will bring up this. These are the emails that you'll have received, and you've got one from Dan Stewart. So you're going to click on that email from Dan Stewart. It says, hello to your name. You have been requesting a new account. Just click on this blue link. That blue link will finally confirm you into the account of AVHSD Moodle, and now we can get to our summer school class. I realize that there was some technical difficulties on my end. Hopefully this will be much easier for you. If you still have issues, let me know. I will try to help you out. Just send me an email as soon as you can. All right. Click on courses. Go to science. This is a science class. You're going to go to the second page. And then there's one called SS Chem. SS Chem LNHS, Lancaster High School, Martin Summer School. This is where we want to go. You're going to click on that. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to be in this class? And then you say, yes, enroll me. And now you'll be enrolled in the course. When you're enrolled in the Moodle course, it's going to take it a minute to be able to upload everything. Don't freak out. Don't panic. It's taking it a while even for me right now. And then it will look like this. And it'll say you are enrolled in the course. That is a good thing. You want to be enrolled in the course. What this will look like to you looks just like this for this student that just logged in. Units 1 through 5 are the first semester. Units 6 through 10 are second semester. Each unit of study has videos to watch, written assignments, which were back in Google Classroom. They are also loaded here in Moodle. And then there are digital assignments and an exam. The written assignments, we already talked about that. You need to use either Lumen PDF or some other way to be able to digitally write in your PDF files, or just print it out, write on it, take a picture of it as a PDF and submit it through Google Classroom. It has to be the PDF, okay? So again, Unit 1, here's some videos, some information. I would always read whatever it says first in the little unit. Watch the videos. For all of the videos of each unit, it's anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour worth of video that you will need to watch for your instruction, all right? Then when you get to the bottom underneath all of the videos for that unit, you'll see the same worksheet that is in Google Classroom. This is Unit 1 worksheet. This is Unit 1 Dry Lab. They're also in Google or in Moodle as well. So if you want to use Moodle to keep track of which things you've gotten done, which ones you haven't, when you do these and you upload them into Google Classroom, you can click on this little checkbox. It'll put a check mark and you have said, I have completed this thing. And so once you're done with those, you can say, okay, I'm good with those. Now what about these? These assignments are, they call them quizzes, but I call them assignments. When you open the assignment, it will tell you how many attempts you're allowed to have. And you will notice that everything will open Monday morning and you have until Friday, July 24th to complete it. That is the last day of summer school. However, if you wait till the last minute, you are not going to be able to finish, okay? So right now we can't attempt it because I'm recording this before Monday morning at 6 a.m. And so once you are able to do that, you will be able to take the quiz. Once you get a score, if you get a passing score, 70% or higher, this will automatically become a check mark, okay? All of these little check marks are what you need to keep track of to make sure that you have completed everything you need within the units, okay? Again, first semester, units 1 through 5. You need to make sure that you have submitted through Google Classroom, the worksheet, the lab, and the quizzes in Moodle. And then the exam is also here in Moodle. So the exams, you'll notice for the exam, you only get one attempt, all right? So with that, you have one attempt and you need to do the very best that you can on that assignment, all right? Hopefully this is making a little bit of sense about how to use Moodle and how to use Google Classroom. Once you're enrolled in the course, that's the hard part. So what assignments you're doing is the same basic structure for every unit. You have a worksheet and a dry lab and 3 quizzes and a test. There is one unit in the first semester, I believe it's unit 3, has 2 worksheets instead of just the one. And in the second semester, if you are a second semester student, unit 9 has only 3 written assignments, but it only has 1 quiz. And unit 10 has 2 written assignments and 2 digital quizzes, and then the exam. Unit 10 is a little bit shorter in Moodle, all right? So again, everything in Moodle is called a quiz. I call them assignments, okay? The test, you only get 1 attempt. All the others, you have 3 attempts. I'm only going to see your highest score, but if you want another chance, like say that you've done it 2 or 3 times and you're like, oh, I didn't get the score I want, I'm not passing. If you send me an email, I will delete your lowest attempt and allow you to attempt it again. But again, make sure that you know how to do those things, all right? As you're doing these quizzes, something else is going to happen, and I wish I had had one of them open for you to see. When you are taking the quiz, not the test, but an actual assignment quiz, as you're taking the assignment, there will be a button in the lower left-hand corner of every question, and it will say check answer. What you'll do is as you work through it, you click on the button that says check answer, and it will tell you if you are correct or not. But be careful, because if you're wrong, the system is going to deduct 1/3 of a point from your score. So let's just say that you're attempting the quiz the very first time. On your first question, you get the answer wrong the first time. So it's deducted 0.33 points. Then you do it a second time, but you get it correct. You'll have 0.67 out of 1 for that first question. Then you go on to the next question, you click check, and you get it correct. So now you have 1.67 out of 2. So every time you get something wrong, that specific question, you'll lose a fraction of a point. The good news is you can go through it and do it every time, as many times as you want, or check the answer as many times as you want the first time through it. Make sure you know how to get the answers right, and then go back through and reattempt the quiz. The numbers that you will see will change, but the process will be the same. So then you'll be able to get 100%. Once you have completed all the written assignments and you've completed all of the quizzes, that's when you'll want to take the unit exam. So you're going to watch the videos first, maybe take some notes as you go along, then do the written assignments, then do the quizzes. So for these, as you get to the exam, that assignment will not allow you multiple attempts. You'll get 1 attempt, and the little check answer box will not be there. You have to get the answer on your own. And then your score will be shown at the end, but it will not tell you what the correct answers were. Okay, so again, we talked about the little check mark. You need to keep track of that to make sure you're completing everything. Each unit is approximately 200 points. The final exam for each semester, for the first semester, it's part of Unit 5. For second semester, it's part of Unit 10. Those are worth 100 points. Each day, part of what I will be doing is I'll go in and check what you have done in Moodle and update your score in PowerSchool. So as of right now, everyone has no scores in PowerSchool. And throughout the course of the first couple of days, I will be adding basically everything will become a 0 until you do it. So all of a sudden, you're going to go from having no grade in summer school to having a 0. All right. As you start working on the assignments, those scores will begin to improve because you have to complete the entire course of study in order to get credit for summer school. If you only do the first 4 units and you never complete the 5th unit, you will not get credit for summer school. If you do all of the units and you do everything you're supposed to, that's the grade that you'll earn. All right. Learn for Life is expecting you to be working on stuff on a daily basis. So there's a document called a daily learning log that you're going to need to submit as well. It will be a PDF file that you'll need to print. I believe I put them into the Google Classroom account. Let's go back and check. That's not what I want to hear. Let's go to our class. I've been using, it's mad at me because I logged out of being me. I need to be, where am I? Sorry, it's being mean to me. I want to be able to show you this. So in Google Classroom, I will, if I haven't already, I will, oh, I know I haven't. So here's what's going to happen. Each week, they won't be part of these units, but there will be a classwork assignment that will pop up. I will go ahead and show you what that's going to look like. And it's going to be called the daily learning log. And then you need to fill out these logs. And you're going to submit them on Friday each week. Okay. I will post them each Thursday. So this one I'm going to save as a draft. But they will be called the daily learning log. Each Friday, you'll need to go in, and the same thing is going to be happening here. It'll be a PDF file that you can write in. It's like in Google Classroom, it should work fine this time. You don't need to go out and do the whole PDF thing. On that one, you'll be able to type in and click on the check marks, save it, and then upload it back in as an assignment. All right. That is how Learn for Life sees that you've been going to school. That is your attendance, is by submitting that form each Friday. Okay, everything that you are working on is due on July 24th. That's the end of summer school. But again, if you don't work every day, then you're not going to be able to get this done. You're actually expected to be working 2.5 hours every day for each class that you're signed up for. So if you're signed up for both semesters, you should be working, according to Learn for Life, about 5 hours a day. That's what summer school would have been if you were coming to school. You'd be there from 7:30 till 10, and then from 10:30 till 1. That's your 5 hours. If you work 5 hours a day, you're going to finish chemistry well before July 24th. If you only work an hour a day, you may not finish at all. So make sure that you are working diligently, that you're getting your stuff done. The other thing is I am completely available to help you guys out. I will be checking my email each day. If you send me an email to dmartin, here, let's type that in so you can see it. You probably saw it back at the classroom page. Here, I'll show you this way. This one, dmartin@avhsd.org. I'll be checking my email every day between like 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. If you send me an email, I will check it out and see what's going on. Chemistry is already hard. Summer school chemistry is probably going to be a little bit harder. However, it is possible if you work diligently, watch the videos that are embedded in Moodle, work on the written assignments that are both in Google Classroom and a duplicate in Moodle if you need it, do the quizzes, and take the tests. If you were to complete all of this with the ability that you have, you should be able to get your credits back for summer school chemistry. All right. All right. So if you have any other questions, please, please, please do not be afraid to contact me. I will be in touch with you as soon as you get back in touch with me. I hope you're doing well and hope that COVID-19 has not affected you and your family much. I will see you soon.